So this is divided to here.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
what is the solution now? The integration from 0 to pi over 4 is
We just use our by parts rule.
yes.
Then it's gonna be minus cosine.
1 over 2 cosine 2x.
Yes, exactly. Multiply x.
Yes.
Minus.
From 0 to pi over 4 minus.
Minus integration.
From 0 to pi over 4.
Yes. Negative 1/2 cosine 2x. Right?
Yes.
Multiply 1. Which is just dx.
Dx.
Yes.
So now we will substitute here. The 1/2. 1/2, negative 1/2 cosine pi over 2, 2 times pi over 4, right?
Yes, right.
Multiply pi over 4 minus let's make like this. Minus, I'll substitute by 0. Cosine 2 times x is 0. Multiply x, which is 0, right?
Yes.
Minus integration of this. This will be the negative 1/2 will come here out of the integration. What's the integration of cosine 2x?
Cosine 2x. I need to look at the direct integration.
It is sine 2x divided x. From 0 to pi over 4. Let's see the direct integration. Here, this is the rule here. Integration of cosine x is sine x.
Yes.
So, now this part is 0, right? 0 multiply cosine is 0. And we have here negative 1/2 multiply pi over 4. So this will be negative pi over 8 cosine. This will be 2 multiply pi over 4, which is pi over what? Over 2 only. 1 minute, please. السلام عليكم. ايوه. ايوه حضرتك. Assalamu alaikum.
نعم وعليكم السلام.
Now, minus is positive, right?
Yes.
And 1 over 2 multiply 2 here. This is 1 over 4. Now, sine 2x, sine 2 x, which is pi over 4, right?
Yes, right.
Minus sine 2 times 0, right?
Yes, right.
So this is minus pi over 8. What is cosine 90? Pi over 2 is 90. If you remember, we said
Yes.
that the cosine angle is the x coordinate.
Yes, yes, I remember.
And the sine angle is the y coordinate. So now, cosine pi over 2 is 90 here. This is pi over 2. What is the x coordinate of here, of this point?
It's 0.
0. So this, we will multiply this by 0. Plus 1 over 4 sine. This will be pi over 2, right?
But why pi over 2? Because we simplified, yes?
2 multiply pi over 4 is what?
Yeah, we simplified. They just pi over 2, yes.
Now, this is sine 2 multiply 0. This is sine 0.
Yes.
Right?
But can we write sine 2 over 2 as 1?
Yes, we will do now. So this part is 0, 1 over 4. Sine pi over 2 is what? Is 1?
1, yes.
Minus sine 0. What is sine 0?
0.
Yes. So the answer is 1 over 4 multiply 1, which is 1 over 4.
Yes, exactly.
Let's check. Did we solve right or not?
Yes, let's check.
1 over 4.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Subhanallah. There is a difference here between this and this. Because she is writing, I think, by mouse. This is very difficult.
Yes. It's just rambling.
Now, there is a useful relationship between the definite integral and the area under a curve. Suppose that if x greater than or equal to 0 for x in the interval a to b, then the area enclosed by the curve y equals f of x and the x-axis and the vertical lines x equals a and x equals b is equal to the definite integration from a to b integration f of x dx. This means what? If I have, this is any graph like this, graph like this.
Yes.
And from A to B, from A to B, let's say B here. This is A and B. So the integration is the area here, this area. This area is the integration. Integration from A to B. Let's say this is f of x. So this is integration from A to B f of x dx. This is the area. The area under the curve. But we have a condition here. The condition that f of x is greater than or equal to 0 for x in this interval. Okay?
Yes.
And nothing. She here draw negative integration of f of x dx from A to B if the f of x less than or equal to 0. Negative. يعني here the integration. This is the integration, just the integration, and here this is the negative the integration from A to B f of x dx. This is the area above the curve, from above the curve to x axis, and here under the curve to x axis. Okay.
Yes.
Let's say this function is going like this. Like this. So the integration, the area here from, let's say, CD integration from C to D f of x dx is the area, but it is negative the integration. Negative the integration, the area. Okay?
Yes. And that's it?
Yes, the area. The area.
But usually in solving problems, there is no need, yes, for such drawing. It's just like...
No, you don't have to draw, I think, but you have to just understand what does this mean.
Yes, yes.
Like here. This function, it was above the curve and then under the curve. And he asks about the integration or the area under the curve. So from A to B, he needs the integration from A to B for f of x dx. But the area from A to C is above. From A to C, the curve of the function is greater like the greater than 0. Then from C to B, the function is less than or equal to 0. Okay?
Yes.
So what to do? She divided the area from A to C, then plus from C to B. Okay, from A to C, f of x dx.